Hello, howdy, hey there folks, hope you're doing well tonight, hope you're doing amazing tonight. Happy Monday to you all. We're going to be kicking right off into it pretty darn shortly. I am just going to go collect myself one final beverage. Yeah, that's pretty much about it. I'm going to get myself another beverage, we're going to get right into it, and I'm going to stop probably promising that we're going to do a second follow-up stream after a stream during the day, because frankly at this rate I'm not able to keep that commitment very well. I'm sorry, son. I really am. I promise. I'm not meaning to fucking flop on it as badly as I am, but I think in this case it's just gonna have to continue being a happy surprise rather than a disappointing disappointment. But nevertheless, I hope you're having a great time tonight, and hope you're taking wonderful care of yourselves. Get yourself comfy, cozy, get yourselves a drink, food, water, whatever your floating the boat is, but just take good care of yourselves, and yeah, come settle in with me for an evening of totally not dying in Dark Souls 3. You know what, I think we're fine. I think we're fine. All things considered, I have some pretty damn strong methods to the madness now at this point. And as long as I don't do essentially like a universally stupid fucking thing, we should be okay, right? And the funny part is technically speaking, every single time I've died so far here in the last couple of attempts, it's mainly been because I dropped the ball right before we actually get our main weapon. So good news, everyone! Technically speaking, we should be okay after we get the good weapon, but we'll see. Oh, hey Mario, how you doing tonight, buddy? It's good seeing you. Hope you're taking good care of yourself. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. I'm doing really good. I'm just shit, man. I'm tired, like consistently, but like, you know what? Honestly, at this point, it's no longer like. It's essentially that saying where like you're no longer like fighting your demons, you're just befriending them. Nah, man, I'm riding my tiredness out. I'm in control of the tiredness, which doesn't sound great, but yeah, yeah. But no, honestly, I can't complain. I can't complain. So, how you doing, man? How you doing? You taking good care of yourself? Okay, being tired is part of life, that's the point. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're just not wrong about that at all, frankly. But honestly, I think I don't know, like I've come to accept it as being like especially rewarding on the days where you get to actually enjoy it. Like, you wake up and you feel incredibly well rested. Like, those are the days that are just like gold. It's funny, it's something I've kind of started realizing is not just a method to madness, it's also just a way of living. And just that concept of like, frankly, if everything floats well, nothing would feel good, right? It would all feel okie dokie, right? But they're keeping busy and occasionally fishing. Yo, my dude, fishing. What is your game? Do you do like local lake fishing? Do you do fly fishing, or do you do like on open water fishing? I'm not like a massive like fishing expert, so please don't let me get that crossed. I just happen to like fish on like a rare occasion and have like a shit ton of fun with it. I was supposed to get a drink. I'll be right back. Let me know what your fishing is, okay? Tell me your fishman madness, okay? Alright? Cool. Alright, I'll be right back. Alrighty, there we go. I am back. Saltwater fishing, mostly go to marinas, harbors, piers. You fish for spotted sand bass, barred sand bass, calico. Dang, dude, that's awesome. That's actually really cool. I'm really happy for you. That's awesome. Honestly, it has been such a drastically long time since the last time I properly fished. Also, I'm gonna start getting the stream set up here. Okay. It's been a long time since the last time I properly fished, frankly. Shit. I'm not gonna get into it right now, actually, but now that I'm thinking about it, it's kind of bittersweet for me. It's actually kind of bittersweet. Damn, it has been... Fuck, maybe since I was 16, roughly? Since I last fished?
Dad, I'm Bud.
Not sure why an ad popped up, considering we were midway through a song on that one, and... Well, whatever, YouTube's being YouTube, so it's fine, it's totally... It's not actually fine, I'm not exactly accepting of this fact, but it's fine. Okay, well the soundtrack turns entirely into nothing of value to me. So fair enough. You have 7 rods varying from salt fish, or I'm sorry, salt freshwater. Oh dang, dude. So you got a decent variety then, huh? A decent variety of rods are always at your disposal. Not bad. Not bad, man. No, I'm happy for you though, dude. That's awesome. That's really cool. You know what, let's do the Metroid Prime soundtrack. It's kind of hard to go wrong with Metroid Prime. You like to fish? Dude, I can't blame you, because honestly, fishing is fun. I don't want it to come across like I'm ripping right now, because that is definitely not the case. I like fishing too, frankly. It's just been a while since I've gotten to fish, and it kind of bums me out a little bit, I guess, that I haven't fished in so long. But I don't know. I just have not had a good enough excuse to go fishing, I guess. Who knows? Maybe one of these days I'll surprise everybody and we'll just do a fishing stream. Then I'll just be out on open waters, just fishing out of the blue. Maybe not open waters, because I imagine signaling would probably be pretty bad for that. But oh, you know what? I just realized I forgot my. Just a second here. I just realized I forgot something. Taking a break right now, but you're going every day for 2 months. Wow, dude, that's actually pretty cool though. That's actually pretty cool. I mean, you know, cool on the break too, but honestly, I'm glad you like fishing as much as you do, man. It's good to have something that you love as much as you do, frankly. I'll be right back. I forgot something else. Why does this one sound like a trap beat? There, now I'm back. Star. Thank you, Star. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well tonight. I usually like to have my stream running as call it the dumbest fucking punch in the back of my brain. But if I'm not playing my stream on my own phone in, like, the background, I feel like I'm likely to see the stream just die in such a miserable way on the rip. And funny enough, it happened literally, like, less than 2 weeks ago. Or, like, I guess in this case, like, a week and a half ago now at this point, with the ending of the Demon Souls Deathless run. We literally, I kid you fucking not, I beat the run, the stream didn't record properly. So then we just did it again, but on New Game Plus, which was like, okay, fair, I guess I can do it on New Game Plus, but did I want to do it on New Game Plus? Not exactly. That one fucking killed me, actually. That one, like, I know I've lost runs before to, like, incredibly stupid shit, but the fact that we won an entire run and had something, like, incredibly stupid happen like that... Yeah, no, that one got under my skin. Anyways, it is time to darks on these souls until I 3, because we need to beat the game and we need to do it deathless. So, it's time. Today's drink of the day is a nice cider. In this case, actually, it is Austin East ciders, which honestly, I really like them. I like them a good chunk. They're not, they're sweet. I do care for sweet drinks, frankly, but, like, in this case, honestly, like, it's sweet, but it's not gonna, like, murder your taste buds. So, you know, it's pretty good. Pretty good. Metroid, kill it with the music, will you? Thank you. And then I should probably also explain that on Reserve we have a nice, I'm trying to think of what to call it, really. I guess in this case it'd essentially just be a strong green tea, which is a gin green tea mix, pretty much. And my god, does it slap. It actually, it's so fucking good. Like, it's got Arizona green tea in there, and then it also has essentially some black tea that's just homemade black tea to help cut the sweetness down a little bit with just like a straightforward gin. And like the gin, you know how a cucumber has like a refreshing flavor to it? It does that with the tea, essentially, where it gives it that, like, refreshing taste bud flavor on top of everything else. And, oh, it's so good. It's actually genuinely so good. Alright, so last time we left off, we had died miserably, had a horrible fucking death, and we had gotten ourselves just up to the point to where basically we were ready to go back into our next major zone, again, back to Lothric. It does sincerely bum me out, the fact that we lost our fucking run last time the way that we did. Especially because it was stupid. It was an incredibly stupid loss. It should have never happened the way that it happened, but it did, and it happened, and it hurt me, and I felt sad. And that's really the end of it. That's the whole story. That's everything. That's all she wrote. Ugh. It was so fucking bad. Especially considering, like, moments before tragedy struck, I literally say on the spot, please don't die from fall damage. So, yeah, no, our character today is named after the one, the only, the legendary fall damage. I don't believe any of these guys can actually drop kitty shards, but I think it's probably worth farming the extra money anyway. This guy can. He dropped me a longsword. What a sweetheart. It's too bad it can't be like a longsword +1 or something. Was that enough to stop him? I think it was. Okay. Alright, do either of you fine gentlemen want to drop me? No titty shots for me today, apparently. I don't need them, I guess. I mean, I actually really would like to get early game titty shards, especially if I could get a +3 without having to try. If I could get a +3 without having to try, that would be... oh, I'd be so happy. Okay. I think our goal today, though, is more or less the same thing we did last time, but without dying, arguably. As long as we can kind of make it back to where we were in relative succession, I think that's a pretty good goal. Titty shark? Fire bombs. Okay, sure. Yeah, that's also totally useful. Hey, Kingdom, how you doing today, buddy? It's good seeing you. It's been a minute. How you taking care of yourself, man? Okay, no titty shards from him. That's unfortunate. Oh, cool, the Axe Brother actually died this time. God, like, I want the items. I want the items, but I know it's stupid to go after that shit. Doing fine playing the new Persona game. Yo, that's cool, man. Nice. Well, you know what? I'm glad you're doing. I'm glad you're doing good, man. It's glad to hear that. That's always the correct news. We're getting adjusted into playing DS3 again. I've been playing a decent chunk of Night Rain on the side. I'm liking Night Rain a lot more. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm liking Night Rain genuinely a lot more, frankly, more than I thought I would. It's been really fun for the most part. More firebombs, huh? Okay, well, fuck it. More firebombs, I guess. Okay. I was, in fact, correct in assuming just spam the trigger and pray for them to die sooner than later. Which is fair, because that's... you know, that seems to be the method to the madness in this game to a certain extent. There's like a handful of enemies, or like a handful of situations. The true meta is not R1, 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 R1. The true meta is definitely get a weapon that does L1ing incredibly well. Which, you know, fair enough. Okay, there we go. That's our +1. Let's go get the +1 right now, because I don't want to wait. Yeah, honestly, waiting on a +1 is just not worth it. But I have been enjoying Night Rain a lot more. Now that I've kind of started seeing the method to the madness to a certain extent, I mean, I still take relative issue with, like, certain elements of it, frankly, but, like, it's fun. It is fun. I would be lying to myself if I said FromSoft didn't do a good job, which, I mean, it's FromSoft, you know? It's like... FromSoft could frankly serve their fans probably like a turd on a platter, and it'd probably still be pretty good. Which, frankly, I'm gonna say to a certain extent, I feel like that's the kind of general vibe I'm getting from their Bloodborne that they're putting on the Switch 2. Not that it will be a turd, just the fact that it's being served to us on the Switch 2 as a Switch 2 exclusive, that's kind of the fucking turd, in my opinion. But, you know, oh well, I guess. Alright, let's see here. We could go and get our decks maxed. You know what? Sure, fuck it. I don't think the health difference is going to matter. The slight amount of damage difference will actually matter a little bit more early on here. Probably. Quick sip. But yeah. So, I would be lying to myself if I said I wasn't enjoying it. I am. But also, to be fair, I only primarily play, Raider. Yeah. Raider's just really fucking fun. What was it the other day that I thought would actually make a really good roguelike? Oh, okay, I remember exactly what it was that I thought would make a really good roguelike. So, Star, actually, you would probably get this one a lot. And actually, Mario, if you're still here, buddy, you might actually really vibe with this concept, too. I was thinking about it the other day. You know what would make a really fucking good roguelike? Would be a zombies. A COD Zombies roguelike. That would actually probably be, like, insanely good. Damn, I'm getting a lot of firebombs right now. Like, a lot, actually. Wow. 19 firebombs, and I haven't even made it that far through this area. No, honestly, I don't know what it was that triggered the thought process for it. I think they dropped the ball when they said Fortnite. Would be really surprised if something like that doesn't already exist. It probably does, to some extent. I guess you could technically... Nah, never mind, not really. Like, I was gonna say Killing Floor, you could technically make that argument. The Killing Floor isn't really a roguelike so much as, like... It's essentially just a really concentrated formula of what COD Zombies is, in its own right, I guess. Alright. And gold. I have no idea why that went so far up, but whatever, it's totally fine. That's not very good for my livelihood. Firebomb, firebomb, firebomb. Doesn't matter how many firebombs it takes. Just keep firebombing. A little unfortunate that he got to transform like that on me, but if he drops me something really good for that transformation, we're vibing. Okay, alright, yeah. You know what, actually, that pays off. That actually does pay off. I'm not gonna say his transformation was worth it, but like, hey, it was okay. Oh! Wait. Okay, so that's actually... Huh. I had no idea that doing a running heavy in this game just made it so you did a heavy jumping attack. Or not a heavy jumping attack, but a jumping attack. You Googled it and it immediately popped up with a bunch of recommendations. I mean, I'm not surprised, but like... Well, let me put it this way, I guess. There's a certain formula to the madness that makes a zombies game really good. And I don't imagine a lot of them to get that, frankly. Like, I'm sure there's definitely ones out there that can get that, but, like, not consistently. You could technically make an argument for, what is it, Scare Ritual? Scare Ritual is kind of a roguelike. Not exactly, but like, yeah, I guess. But how many shards am I up to, actually? Oh. Wait, how am I up to... Oh, no, right. Yeah, I already did my level up. Okay, fair enough. COD, Cold, World of War Zombies, Classic Zombies, funnest zombies. It is genuinely some of the funnest zombies experiences, yeah. You know, honestly, if he just wants to take a firebomb to the face, I have so many of these fucking things right now. Okay, thank you, sir. get fucking poked right through the belly. Thank you, sir. World at War had an especially astounding version of zombies. Like, it's kind of hard to make an argument against World at War zombies, because I think World at War zombies had not jank that was so charming, but kind of jank, I guess. Star, what would you equate it to? Would you equate it to jank? Because I kind of feel like jank would be the correct way of looking at it. Okay, well that dog just immediately ate that firebomb. Sweetheart that he is. Are those explosive? Okay, well, unfortunate. Well, maybe never mind. That's the problem. That's the problem with looking things up anymore. Is you'll very often run into things where people have maybe not mislabeled them, but people are just kind of willing to toss whatever labels on certain things. And I get it. It's exactly how you create traction for whatever you're creating. And I understand that. Like, that is just how you have to do things in order to make it so things get popular. Otherwise, you end up with this situation where things just will sit in the back rooms for fucking 80 years, and it's annoying, for sure. Right. But I understand it. It is fair. Okay, well that fucking hit me somehow. There we go. I don't even really need to do all of this little area here. Ah, hey Gwen, hope you're doing well tonight. It's good seeing you. Oh, did the one dork fall off? I guess so. Oh, there he is. Good for him. He just fucking pelted my face with a firebomb. Man's really just sat there and said, yeah, this is fucking happening. Don't worry about it. Don't think about it too much. Do I really need those items? I don't really do. Like, I don't know. Like, it feels wrong to me not to go and get them, I guess. Question mark. It just sucks I have to take some fall damage for this shit. Especially considering, like, fall damage in this game is apparently as deadly as, like, it fucking gets sometimes. Ugh. Oh well. Oh, where the fuck did... Dog? Did that dog just teleport up onto the fucking rafter up there? He definitely just fucking hopped right through the railing and just said, yeah, no, this is normal. You won your first TFT game. I'm sorry, Team Fortress 2? Because if so, cool, nice. That's actually really cool, Gwen. Nice. I do like me some TF2. It's been a long time since I properly played it. Which makes me, like, not sad, but like, Teamfight Tactics. Ah, okay, well, fair enough. Well, that makes me slightly less happy. No, I mean, I'm glad for you. I hope it was fun. It sounds to me like it is fun if you're talking about it, so... What the frick, dog? No, honestly, genuinely, what the frick, dog? That was a very frickin' thing to do, dog. Alright, please. Wow, not a single stone so far. Not even a flask refill. Fucking assholes. Man, they're just doing whatever the fuck they want to right now. Oh, come on the recommendation, straight up as just a book. But that's the thing, right? Kingdom is like, that's... Yeah. I'm not frankly surprised, unfortunately. Fireball. Not a single stone. Not a single stone. Man, these guys are just being fucking lackluster. They're not giving me anything today. Hey, these dickheads. Okay, well that feels like a suddenly scary situation to be in. We didn't get enough stones to level up our weapon to a +2, did we? It's 4. It's 4. It's 4 stones for the secondary level up here. I mean, I guess I could... I don't really care to farm it, but I guess I could. I could farm it, question mark. I wouldn't take him that much effort. This asshole right here. One of these assholes definitely transfers. There he is. I can't say I'm surprised, though, the fact that you would run across a straight-up book, though, and all of that. That does sound pretty fitting for the internet. I think something funny that I can comment on here, the recent, like, okay, so it's been a good long time now since I put out this video, so keep in mind, it's been pretty much, like, not close to the inception of Elden Ring, but, like, pretty much within the first year of Elden Ring being made, was when I made that tutorial video on cheesing Nile, right? I just had somebody today commenting on it, because here's the thing. The cheese still functions fully, 110%. And one of, I think, the top comments on it is pretty much me admitting the fact that, hey, if you fight the boss for your second time, the cheese doesn't work exactly as expected, but it does still work. The point I guess I'm making on this one is that I had somebody commenting on it even today, just basically saying the cheese doesn't work properly. And it's like, no, it still works. It always did. There just happens to be some complications with it because when you're dealing with the stream of information that's too quick. I'm real quickly murdering these dudes just to see if I can get myself another stone, because this is kind of frustrating not having... Oh, good, more fireballs. Yay. Please? Wow, okay. Could I, like, one more stone? One more, and I would be satisfactory in getting my +2. I mean, I don't need the +2, but it would be nice. I guess I could go farm something else. Actually, you know what? There's this one guy who spawns in right here. I could just farm him real quickly. I don't really need this, but comfort foods and all that. Alright, whatever. Let's just take it back real quickly, and I'm just gonna go ahead and take what I can. Actually, I guess we could go over here and maybe try and farm the Lothric Knight. Could. Nah, fuck it. Let's just move along. It's okay. It's not that bad. The fight will probably go just about the same with Vort either way. It's a Vort fight, you know, it's not the worst thing in the world. If this guy drops it, then I'm gonna go ahead and turn around and I'm gonna go do it. He did not drop it, though. This is truly a tragedy. Alright, well, I guess we have to take our +1 longsword into a Vort fight and hope for the best. Definitely not gonna be a problem, I'm sure of it. Unless I suddenly make it my problem, which is totally possible. I was gonna say, that was gonna be a broken straight sword. I don't know how I picked it up. Okay, fair enough. I forget what was on the roof over here. It was a ring of sacrifice, wasn't it? Like, we don't need a ring of sacrifice. Oh god, he fucking noticed me. Okay, sir, very politely, I'm going to leave your area. Please don't acknowledge me. Please don't notice me, senpai. Senpai, I asked very nicely, please don't notice me. Please don't notice me. Please, 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 please. Please stop. Oh god. That had the same energy as the fucking, oh my god. You know, if I played the fucking game, which I never will, Overwatch, that had the same Overwatch energy as the monkey going, "Hi there!" You found one, but it looks like it was made for the PS2. That does not sound appealing, then, unfortunately. While the PS2 is an absolute godsend, golden era of gaming, frankly, in my opinion, definitely not biased because I grew up with it or anything. Yeah, no, that's definitely not it. That's definitely not it, Chief. Oh, get fucked. Thank you, sir. Have a nice day. Get fucked. No free extra weapons, understandable. I would want them anyways. That would be cringe. Well, they're kind of on a weird walk cycle right now. I guess I'll just go kill this guy. Yeah, this is fine. This is acceptable. Lucy! You, sir! Would you like a fight? You, young man! Would you like to be bullied? You would? Okay! Butthole stab! Got me a stone. Got me a stone, looking good. He's not a good boy. Understandable. On second thought, maybe pre-PS1. Maybe pre-PS1? That's... What? Okay, so what's the graphic levels look like? Does it look like Polygon Fighter? Or does it look like decently characterized, like, cartoonish levels of, like, CGI?
Are you there to pay for?
To be fair, I guess, considering the wide variety possible of what could be on there, it could be either or, but it's technically less likely to be, Polygon Fighter on the PS2. Technically. Unless it's Gauntlet. If it's Gauntlet Legends, then yes, it does look crusty. But also Gauntlet Legends is an absolute banger of a game and amazing in every fucking way. And if you've never played Gauntlet Legends, I totally recommend it. Although, admittedly, it's kind of hard to do that now because, well, hey, keeping up with the older generations, unfortunately, they get tossed to the wayside. Ugh. God, I do love Gauntlet Legends. I have to play Gauntlet Legends for you guys at some point or another. It is such a good game. Understandable, sir. butthole. And there we go. Put him in the grave. Admittedly, with it being a Vort fight, I'm not really that concerned about a Vort. Vort's not really a problem per se. He's just kind of there. Although I like him a lot. I like him a lot. He's a little bit more challenging technically. Well, no, he's not. He's actually not more challenging than Gundyr. Arguably. Technically, I think what he's meant to do is he's meant to punish players on the concept of rolling away. Because if I look at his moveset properly, I think that is literally his goal. Like, it is to punish players on rolling away. Which is understandable. Because, yeah, that literally is what his moveset primarily focuses on. Oh, wait, am I stupid? Oh, shit. What's this? Oh, okay. I mean, it's more money, which we like more money, but I don't think I really was missing out by missing out on that single soul pile. Not really, at least. Alright, Alluring Skulls acquired. Beautiful. Now we just have Undead Settlement on our hands, which is frankly not really a problem. It's a pain in the ass, maybe, but, like, it's not really a problem. Okay, dogs, I really need to kill, like, one or two of you before this becomes a problem. There we go. No, you want to talk about a game that looks like Crust, though, on the PS2? Gauntlet does mostly look like Crust. It looks mostly like it belongs on, like, the PS1 era, frankly, for all it's worth. But it is amazing. And it is honestly one of my favorite games, just in general. The gameplay for it, I think, is really what drives it home, and I think it's also kind of what defines one of my main game rules, which is just, if a game focuses on playing well and being fun, then we're vibing. We're absolutely cooking. It's just one of the best times ever. I don't see myself needing those, so we're fine. Broadsword can be sold, sell that. I can sell this, this, and this. I'll keep the longbow for now. It might actually be useful later. Lothar Great Shield's kind of ass. That's slightly less heavy, but it's not better. Okay, cool.
Ashen 1.
And just like that, we have 17k. Very nice.
Tis what?
Tis what? And just to make sure my brain wasn't... Okay, fair enough. It was definitely not incorrect on that one. Okay. I wonder if technically taking the Astora and making it... Or not the Astora, but taking the longsword and making it a... making it raw. I wonder if that would have been actually, like, a decent play. I don't feel like it would be, because frankly scaling is, generally speaking, really damn good. Generally speaking, scaling is really damn good. But it's not a firm requirement. Maybe only zombies would be hard to keep interesting for a roguelike. I don't think... Okay, no idea what happened there, but I'm glad nothing fell over. I could see complications with it, depending on how you want to approach it, because the zombies in my head, I guess, is that round-based, like, ever-going zombies concept. But I think it is possible to make it happen. I think it is possible to make it happen in a meaningful enough way. If anything, maybe that what they would do is they'd pretty much just approach it like round-based zombies, and with round-based zombies, just over time essentially make it so as you progress the rounds, like pretty much like every 2 rounds you get like a boon of some variety maybe, or like every 5 rounds you get a boon of some variety. Funny enough, if I remember this correctly, Scare Ritual did actually have this. Scare Ritual did have that going on with it. The problem is that the boons, for the most part, some of them were really good, but like, the main problem I think was that the gunplay was kind of, it was kind of ass, unfortunately. The gunplay could have been, a lot better in Scare Ritual. I don't know if they improved it at all, but there was only, like, a maximum, I think, of, like, 20 or so guns across the game, and that was including, DLC, or not DLC, but, like, special weapon. So, unfortunately, the game kind of suffered because of that fact. I never got to make my, my review video for that one, which, I mean, like, isn't necessary, but, like, I don't know, like, I think it maybe might have lent some energy to what I was feeling about Scare. But I do think Scare had potential. It did have potential, all things considered. It just kind of suffered more than it should have. I keep coming for this repair powder, and I just don't need it. And I have no good reason as to why. But, oh well. We'll take it either way. You know, if I was doing a no-hit run, it probably would have been really maddening to have that guy fall on my head like that. Because that technically was a hit. Which is, not very funny. Alright, you want to drop me your axe, buddy? Not so much. Fair enough. But I mean, yeah, Scare wasn't bad. I think that's explosive. Yeah, baby. It wasn't a requirement, but I feel better about doing it. Okay, well, how about that one? That? Oh my god, they just got sent packing. Man, they just went home. Another fireball, understandable. Okay, could you, like, stop throwing your fucking flies at me and, like, come fight me normally? Please? That'd be really nice of you. Like, I get, like, you're a caster and everything, but, like, if you wanted to do the thing with the thing, I kind of respect it. Okay, there it was again. She just randomly does damage to you sometimes. I don't know, maybe that's her, like, standing up or something, and she just accidentally tickles your brain with her fucking toesies? I guess it's possible. Either way, that's a shard. I love figuring out the formula. Okay, that's exactly what their plan was. Literally fucking distract me by this guy standing on a fucking ledge. Cooper, Bubba. Hey. I'm sorry, chat. You can't really see him right now, but my dog has decided that he needs to be exactly right here. In fact, like, I don't want to fucking do this because it fucks up my camera. Oh, naturally he moves the minute I'm trying to show him off, of course. That seems about fitting. I guess you found my $1 million idea? Maybe. I don't know where the hell to put it and or make the money off of it. But, you know, it possibly might just be my $1 million idea that makes me all the moolah. All the big money dollars. I think that's a stone right there, isn't it? Yes, it is. Alright, I'll just wait to Estes goop. Actually, I redecided. Just because if I suddenly get, like, wombo-comboed by one of these fucking things, I'd prefer to be ready for it. Okay, never mind. They really didn't do a lot of damage, did they? Yeah, fair enough. Alright, we can get that back out of here. I know this room doesn't have anything to it, but, like, getting the Estes soup is always really great. Better crack the books. No, if anything, I should probably just try and hire a COD Zombies modder. Put it in the World at War system or something like that, because it frankly had the most time dedicated to it. And then from there, I could see somebody having either already enough knowledge and know-how to make it happen, or it's already been it's already a thing. Actually, if I'm remembering this correctly, it might actually already be a thing, or to some extent might be a thing. Because I think somebody already kind of made like a mini arcade zombies equivalent, and they actually did put it into Black Ops 3 zombies, actually. If I remember this right. I gotta dream big. Fair enough, but like, I am not Mr. Codeman. I have no coding experience whatsoever, other than like one class in high school, and that was not an... Okay, well I guess she fell down, that's fair. You know what, I'm gonna collect this item. Also, I want the plunge. Okay, I was gonna say, that plunge looked like it was gonna miss, but hey, it didn't. Very nice. Yeah, I don't know. I guess she fucking sits on your face ever so slightly whenever she gets up. Yeah, fair enough. Everybody starts at 0? I mean, yeah. Fair. Was that worth it? Got me a sharp gem. Unfortunately, though, I don't think sharp gems are actually valuable to us for a while. Alright, Uchi time. Beautiful. Hodrick. Hodrick, buddy. Where the fuck did he... There he is. This dickhead. Think of all the moolah. I mean, yeah. It would be nice to have all the moolah. I don't want to stand there close enough to fucking bait the giant. Of course, the giant gets baited anyways. Why wouldn't he? Fucking giant. Fucking Hodrick summoning the giant to his defense. His dickhead. Alright, can I get Hodrick by himself again? I think I can. Alright, let's try this. Surely I can get Hodrick by himself up here. Or not, or Hodrick will just fucking give up. Ah, Hodrick also suffers from fucking short-term memory. This is understandable. Okay. You know what, honestly, I would rather this fight. This is This is fine. This is okay. Steal all of his heals. Oh, good, the fucking giant's back. Of course he would be. Oh, that's how fucking infected my brain is now at this point with Night Rain. I just clicked on my left-hand stick to fucking start sprinting. God damn it. It's just annoying the fact that the fucking giant keeps dicking around here. If it weren't for the giant showing up, this would be fine. This would all be okay. Alright, Hodrick, you gonna come down the normal way, buddy, or are you gonna be a dickhead? Come on. Come on. Come on, buddy. This is so annoying. Because he literally just keeps fucking floating right around where that stupid ass... Oh, good, and now he's fucking being a dickhead and showing up for his brother. I hate this guy. I hate this guy so... You know what? Fuck him. I'm gonna reset the situation. Fuck him. He wants to play fucking Long Con? I can play Long Con. I don't care. I'll sit this shit out. I don't give a damn. I'll fucking cheese his ass. Fuck his summoning dumb dickhead. Oh, Hodrick, buddy, come on down. It's time to get dicked. Fuck, asshole. Get down here now, you fucking cunt. Come here. Come here. Now. Now. Come here. Come on. Come on. I'm tired. I'm done. I'm done with your shit. Get your fucking ass over here, Hodrick. Nobody likes you. Understandable. The good news is that he does almost no bleed damage. Or, like, no bleed proc. Actually, you know what? No, fucking your buff. Your stupid, stinky buff. It doesn't even help you that much. Oh, double flasking. What a loser. There's that bleed proc. Beautiful. Oh. It's not even really like it's not a hard fight that we just had on our hands. More than anything, it's just if he decides to bring somebody else into the fight with him, then suddenly it becomes a massive pain in the ass. But otherwise, honestly, it's a pretty fine fight. It's really not that bad. Alrighty, Tree Man, time to start shooting. Thank you, buddy. Beautiful. Well, that murder gloves ass, but fair enough. Alright, let's get this. And I keep getting the Mortician's Ashes, but they haven't really come in handy just yet. I'm gonna continue to get them just because, I mean, the charcoal resin, like, that is useful. I would be kind of remiss to not fucking get that for myself, I guess. So, it does have benefits. Especially infinite piles of it. Like, that is nice. Alright, so our damage is definitely lower than it was before because we're only working off of the +1. But I think we'll be okay for Tree Boss. It's not that bad for Tree Boss. Okay. Alright, we're fine. We're fine. It's just a tree. That's not that bad. And then on our way back, we can go ahead and actually do the let me go ahead and do this real quickly. I don't wanna forget to do that. Okay, could some of you actually start throwing hands with me, or is that too much to ask for? They really don't care to throw hands, do they? They're just wandering. Okay, you, last major gremlin, will you come fight me before tree? Yes. Awesome. No item drops. That's fine. Right. I should buff first, and then tree. Really? Not enough to pop them. Okay, fair enough. Awesome. Staggers. Okay. There's fall into the pit. Oh, I got fucking yoinked apparently. You know, admittedly, I wasn't ready for the yoinkage. Should probably avoid the situation. Just a little bit, at least. Alright, back zits. Come on, let's go get those satisfying pops. I have never understood in my life the popping videos. I just got it. That is... I don't know, that's hard to watch. I guess, I don't know. Good to the person who does that. Okay. Alright, easy tree, as always. Understandable. Yeah, honestly, there's really not a reason not to just go murder the tree, because it's not a hard fight. You just put a resin on your weapon, pop the fucking pimples, and you're good to go. It's just GG's after that. So. Alright, let's go back to Firelink, get our +2 on this bad boy, and I guess from there, it's pretty much off to the forest we go. Blow through all that. Okay, cool. Again, repair powder, not really that useful to us. Frankly, any situation that we end up in where that actually needs to be a requirement is probably already going pretty poorly.
Ashen 1.
Okay, there we go.
What?
There's our +2. Beautiful. We already have 2 stones for our next level up, so awesome. So we can pretty much, once we get our main weapon, we're just good to go on that one. Andre doesn't do a sharp infusement unless we have the Farron Coal, I believe, right? Yeah, okay. Okay, alright. Something to keep in mind, I guess.
Very well, then take.
Alright, at this point we could probably do mostly health, but I'll go ahead and get some more decks while we're talking about it, just so we can start getting that ball rolling. Go. Flask has been upgraded ever so slightly. Gorgeous. And now we can actually go deal with some other shit. Whew. Unfortunately, my cannon just reached empty. Trying to think about it a little bit, I think we're just not going to exactly, like, bum rush for our new major weapon, but I'm going to try to make it more of a priority than, like, doing as much desperate levels of looting in areas this time around, I think. I mean, like, smart things like this, I'm gonna take my time on it and just let the giant do his job. Because frankly, why wouldn't I? I was gonna say, eventually you gotta shoot a shot, right? But yeah, I mean, on situations like this, I'm just gonna let the giant do the giant thing. Beautiful. No drops. Cool. I think I have started to like DS3 a lot more, though, since I've been playing it. Which, I mean, yeah, that sounds like an obvious enough statement, but yeah, honestly, yeah, I have really started to like it a lot more. It's been more fun to me as I've been playing through it and enjoying the overall experience of it. It is a good game. I would be bitching otherwise. Oh, you know what we forgot to do? We forgot to get the Pontiff's left eye. Like, it's okay, because we'll get through the situation either way. But still, we definitely forgot to get that eye, which I should probably make that a priority, I guess, once we get to right before the Road of Sacrifices, I guess. Where did the big lady go? What the fuck? Why is she not here? Like, it's okay, like... I was really hoping the other pot brother would want to, you know, throw his pot by now, but... No, he delayed that shit. Good for him. Oh, okay. Well, you know, I guess he can throw himself off a cliff, too. We'll take that. That's actually great. That's actually really good news for me. Yeah, sure, we'll take that. Yeah, it might be a little griefy, but I'm gonna go do this now because it's not too much effort to go through this area, and like as long as I don't do too much here, I'm not really putting myself in major risk. You know, I say these things and I realize how stupid that actually is for me to do. So never mind. I think I'm gonna ignore my base instinct and do that. And I'm just gonna come around here, collect my one item that I'm looking for, and yeah, that's good for now. That's good for now. Plus, there's a chance he drops his pick, and hey, if we get a pick. Tell you what I will do, though, because I do want to kind of come back here and get a Pyromancer at some point. I will open up the shortcut. Because I think the shortcut's not too bad here. Alright, rat time. Beautiful. I don't even think the Cestus is really that good in this game, if I remember right. Which is kind of sad. I mean, I'm glad they finally said, hey, let's make it so the Cestus and, like, all these fist weapons actually have some value. Because, like, they did feel really sad for the longest time. Beautiful. Don't need the Blood Bite Ring, but I'll put it on anyways, I guess, because it's pretty much nothing to me. There we go. Genuinely no idea what happened to the big lady that was on the bridge over here. The last like 2-3 times roughly, we've seen that consistently though. She's either glitched out, done a little fucking dance on the bridge, but never actually made her way downtown, walking fast, or she just basically said, you know what? Nah, I don't feel like it today. She really has done that almost every single time, and I don't know what's wrong with her, but I mean, we'll take it. We'll take it. It is essentially just a free situation for us at that point, so... Okay. Alright, I don't think we have anything to worry about. You know what, let me put this on this... Yeah, we don't really need the Blood Bite, but... Frankly, if anything, I should come back here, maybe, at some point. Because I know there's a route for us to take that would get us the Chloranthe. And Chloranthe would be nice. Again, not required, but, like, it would be nice. Alright, you, sir. As expected, fall damage is able to avoid all situations where death is probable, because it's fall damage, and fall damage is just stronger than the blade. That was kind of stupid on my part for taking a follow-up there, and yeah, I kind of deserved the extra hit there. Okay, really? Admittedly, I'm not gonna lie, that was my cockiness getting to me, in all seriousness, but I just found it more so funny than anything, the fact that it wasn't really me playing poorly there, that was just the game suddenly deciding, nah, you don't get to aim the right direction, you don't get to aim your blade, goofball, goober. Oh well. Like, no massive surprise there, I guess, but like... These guys backstab me? They are, but apparently... I wonder if these guys are, like, highly susceptible to bleed. I mean, it doesn't really matter to me, but, like, I guess future knowledge in this case. In case I need to ever deal with this area again. Okay. Well, good news. Either way, Road of Sacrifice is essentially about done. We just need to run through the area and... never look back, because I don't want to come back here. I really, really don't. It's not that bad, but it's bad enough. Alright. I think we're gonna try and make our Hazel summon a little bit easier this time. Last time I did this, the Hazel summon was in a grievanced spot, and frankly, I would prefer that not happening. Or summon. Invasion. Massive difference there, of course. Beautiful. Running for that. Kill as many of these dudes as I can because I'm about to get hazeled. Oh, is that dude just chilling? Oh, he was chilling. Well, my bad. I fucked up his concentration time. Dog. You know, I was expecting the Hazel to happen a little bit sooner by now, but okay. I guess he's taking his fucking time. Either way, I'm trying to make sure it happens in an area that I can pretty much clear out and survive the encounter as easily as possible. So. That might be enough to trigger Hazel. Could it please be enough to trigger Hazel so I can just deal with his ass? No, apparently not. Alright, fair enough. Just have to keep playing it out until eventually fucking Hazel shows up. Alright, you, sir! Unfortunately, your nap time has been interrupted. Understandable. Please stop comboing me. Okay, Hazel's just saying no, apparently. Which somehow seems fitting for him. Really? Now's the time that Hazel just decides to have fucking cold feet? Wait. Black Knight's right there. I think he's guarding the, he's guarding, I think, the Farron Cole, isn't he? He's either guarding the Farron Cole or he's also guarding the Twin Blades. I am blanking right now on that one. But I really don't want to deal with his ass in case Hazel decides to show the fuck up finally. No, I need to make sure Hazel happens on his own. Because I need that situation to be controlled. Right, wrong one. Which one is my... This one, I think, is my... And of course a massive crab shows the fuck up to ruin my day. Why wouldn't he? It's only fitting that a crab would show up to ruin my day. Ah, there's it. Alright, ideally, I only have to fight Hazel here. Actually, I really do need some tree action, though, because, frankly, Hazel's just easier if you have a tree. Okay, there we go. Ah, it's you. This is the problem, I think, with the katana, is that it's just got a slower overall moveset. It's not terrible, it's just frustrating. Of course, it doesn't really matter that much if you're dealing with just phantoms, but like... Ah, or if I do stupid shit like that, understandable. Hazel, big man, do you want to maybe come and challenge me a little bit? Hmm? Would that be too much to ask? It would be too much to ask. That's fair. That's understandable. Well, it seems we've hit a stalemate. There we go. Okay. Hazel has been knocked out of the way. Beautiful. Thing is I'm questioning right now, do I deal with the Black Knight sooner than later, or do I just wait on that one? Because, like, the Black Knight, I think, is gotta be one of the scariest things overall to deal with. Just because it is, in fact, a Black Knight. Like, that's not exactly a chump fight waiting to happen there. Alright. Either way, we have our stamina recovery, so beautiful. I'm gonna hold off just a little bit longer before we go and deal with that Black Knight situation. I'd really rather not throw for stupid reasons, and I feel like dealing with the Black Knight too early would be throwing for stupid reasons. So. Because, like, for all it's worth, it is still a Black Knight at the end of the day. Alright, trigger the one. Understandable, sir. Chug. Drop me a free shard? Okay, Ember. You know, free K. We'll take that. That's money. Alright, is he on the left or the right? I think he's on the right, yeah. Beautiful. Sage's Ring, which we can use that and sell it. Actually, wait, does the Sage's Ring increase our int? It does not. Okay, fair enough. I was gonna say, could we use that as a way to scum past the requirement for the int check on what's-his-face? Unfortunately, no, not so much, but it would have been at least a little bit funny. Not sure how that hit me, but okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, I remembered the caster up there suddenly. I was like, eh, maybe don't challenge the caster on that one. Is that the... Okay, that's a stupid-ass shield. It's not a stupid-ass shield, but, like, it's dumb enough, frankly. Alright, let's go ahead and get out our Alluring Skulls. There we go. Trigger that. Are they going to be dumb enough to go for the attack? No. No, they are not. That's okay. We can just sit down and we can reset the situation. What's the plan after a successful run plus DLC? Probably after a successful run gets done, I might actually make an attempt to wrap up, like, other final bosses in this game. Just for the fun of it at that point, honestly. More so. Sir, go after the... There you go. No, 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 no. You're supposed to... There you go. There you go, lads. There you go, lads. There's a good set of boys. Awesome. Cool. If you go down the ladder directly, they can fall and die from it. Oh yeah, no, I know that one, Kingdom. I just haven't been very successful on it, like, the last 2 times. And the other thing, too, unfortunately, is that there is, like, a slight amount of room for gray area there, where if you do it at the wrong timing, they bop you on the ladder, and then you die from the fall instead. Which, admittedly, dying from the fall is, like, kind of like the exact opposite of what this run would entail. It would not be very cash money for us. So, yeah. No, I do know about that cheese. But in this case, the slight memorandum? The slight edit to the cheese there is probably overall the best routing for me for right now. You know, I don't need the Sage Gold, so we're not going to get the Sage Gold. I got it the last 2 times, but it was mainly just because the Dark Knight, or the Dark Brotherhood Knight decided to throw hands with us, and I was like, yeah, fuck it, I will do this. I guess I could equip some, you know, I could equip some bundles. Why not? In case I run into something where I want to bundle it. In fact, actually, there's the one dude that I would particularly love to bundle on. Sir, I think your combo is more than plenty enough. Yeah. I appreciate it, though. Thank you, Kingdom. I'm gonna take a sip here while this light's going out. Alright, beautiful. Light number 1. Did he just throw his poop at me? No, Matt, where you're at the top of the ladder, you waited a sec before sliding down. If you slide down directly, then they fall down. So wait. So what you're saying in this case is that if I start sliding the minute they get over to the ladder, they'll just choose to fall down instead? So essentially it's like a ledge stall in, like, Melee, I guess, is what you're kind of saying? Sorry for equating it that way, but that's, like, the easiest thing to my brain right now. I don't want to give that guy the chance to even fucking throw hands with me, so he does not get the chance to throw hands with me. That is not allowed. He's given me too many problems too many times, and I do not want that. I do not care for that in the past. It's interesting if these guys had done more damage while you're poisoned. Admittedly, it would have been a pain in my ass, but it would have been interesting. I mean, I guess technically they are doing more damage while you're poisoned, but, you know. We do have fire bombs here. fire bombs. And I can bow aim this. Got his ass. Well, you know, admittedly, it would have been more effective if that had all hit. But it's okay. It's okay. It all works out, probably. Wait, actually, what am I even scared about right here? Because even if I get poisoned here, I can just fucking sit down at the bonfire that's literally right across the bridge. Yeah, that's not even a problem. Brought me a something? No, something's for me. Understandable. Let's sit down for a second, and then I think what we're gonna do is... Actually, I guess with where we are right now, I know exactly, I think, what we're gonna do. We don't have a... No, we don't. We don't have a weapon for quick stepping. We don't have a quick stepper. A little annoying, but fair enough. I think it's like if they stay at the top, they slow down and start climbing the ladder. If you start sliding down as soon as you reach the ladder, the distance is too big. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Huh. Well, that's kind of interesting. I didn't realize their AI worked exactly like that. I figured, hey, they would probably take the time for the ladder and only really stop to fuck up on the ladder if you're specifically, like, not there and they can try to attack you. I thought that was kind of the goal point for them, but no, that actually definitely changes things up a little bit with it. Well, I hate fucking fat rolling through the swamp, but don't really feel like I have much of a choice right now on this one. I mean, I technically do, but I'd rather just go. Estus Goop. There's some fucking gremlins out here, which is kind of annoying, but mostly okay. Frigate combo takes care of them. Most of the time, if they rush the ladder, they fall down in your experience. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, like, I don't doubt your word on it. I just wouldn't be surprised in the method to the madness that, like, you choose to do it one specific way, and they just, that one time, decide, hey, we're gonna do this the opposite of what you would be expecting. Is that okay? I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, really? I can't fucking just... Huh. I'm such a fucking hater of this area of the swamp. I'm okay with it for the most part, but, like, the fact that they just said, hey, this one part, we're just gonna make it chunky Campbell's chicken soup to roll through. It's just frustrating, honestly. It really is. That is the tree dude, and I would really prefer he not be in my way. Can I, like, get past him without him being my fucking problem of the week? Or is he just fucking eyeballing that ladder like nobody's business? He is kind of eyeballing that ladder like nobody's business. And that's really frustrating. The main thing I really just don't want to end up happening here is I don't want to get fucking hazeled. Because if I get hazeled, then it's pretty much just... Wow, he really is just saying, fuck you, I'm gonna stare exactly where you don't want me to stare? Okay, idea is coming to mind. Idea is coming to mind. Can I... No. Can I... That does not feel... Wait, didn't I have a kukri? I don't have a kukri. But is this enough? Oh my god, he is fucking... He's just camping that spot out. I don't want to fucking deal with this right now. How are you supposed to do this without getting fucking spotted, though? That does not... He's literally... He's guaranteed to fucking spot you. Okay, could I, in theory... Surely, a firebomb has to create enough noise, right? Surely. Nope, he just said, fuck you, I'm not noticing shit, brother. Alright, you know what? We're coming back. We're coming back. That's what's happening here. Because I don't want to fucking deal with that. That is legitimately, if he fucking gets my ass, I'm toast. So. God damn it. Fucking stinky ass. Like, I know we could technically go that way, but then we get hazeled. And if we get hazeled, I don't really feel like the hazeling is that bad, but, like, it's bad enough. I'm sure there's a way around it, and I'm just not paying enough attention right now. Alright, well look, I think I do still need to go get the dagger at this point. The quick step is going to be too important here if I have to actually use it. There's nothing here that triggers aggro, I guess.
Ah.
There's 5k for doing that. Tree Spirit wasn't really worth anything to me. Vort will actually provide me a decent ring. Young White Branch? We could try a Young White Branch, actually. You know what? Actually, why don't we try that? Young White Branch might actually be the method to that madness. So let's give that a go. Let's see if that worked.
Great let either.
There we go. Okay. Alright, buy a dagger just in case. Funny enough, I just don't feel like I've had issue with this before, though. Like, why on this attempt is that guy sitting just perfectly where I don't need him to be? Because I don't feel like this has been an issue beforehand for me.
That is what?
That is what? Oh, whoops, we haven't actually sold all of our weapons off yet.
Pretty be careful.
Okay. Let's try the Young White Branch. That may just possibly save my ass. Worst case, it doesn't, and, you know, then we put on the Nikes and we hope for the best. I'd prefer that not be the strat, but, you know, it's kind of looking like it might have to be. Let's do this. Let's do this for now. That seems fine.
Farewell me.
There we go. Burn this. God, I am really glad it actually keeps your location, too. That actually is, like, insanely nice. Frankly, that I think is one of my favorite features so far of DS3. And it's such, like, a small, niche little thing. But, like, it is insanely useful. Frankly, we're not going to be using that if we get into a bad situation, so... yeah. Alright, young white branch me, please. Surely. Okay, really? Really, game? You couldn't... Please don't notice me, please don't notice me, please don't notice me. Okay, I don't know why he didn't decide to notice me, but sure. Has he been there the entire time? Is he just kind of like this fucking massive presence that just, like, could fuck around with me, but he's just decided not to? Shrine Bonfire, I don't care. I just want to get out of here. I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. Oh my god. Okay, alright, cool. Cool. I really don't know if the Young White Branch really did me the favor of saving my ass there, but I'm willing to guesstimate it totally did. Cool. That should, in theory, put us pretty much almost at where we need to be. We pretty much should be able to just kind of sprint down here, go get our thing, and be really well off. In theory. In theory. As all things go, in theory. This lad will try and murder me. Frankly, okay, never mind. There's definitely, they're gonna try some shenanigans. They're gonna try to fucking murder my ass like nobody's business. I gotta deal with them. Don't mind me, sir. Okay, well that's, like, the worst possible fucking answer. Thank you. Oh, literally nobody but the bird aggroed. Oh, there's the fucking aggro. Okay, we're gonna go reset the situation. Alright, they're coming down. Oh, okay. Yeah, you know exactly why we can't take them all like that. A full fucking combo to kill one. This might be really stupid, this might be really stupid. Okay. Admittedly, maybe I could have just outright ignored those lads and just moved along with my life. Maybe. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna reset that scenario, because I don't want to fucking... I don't. No more, thank you. Is the button right here? It's not. That would have been convenient. Fair enough. so much tankier than I would expect you to be. Ooh. Okay, 2 Dagger Brothers. No, we're fine. It's just a Dagger Brothers. I don't really want to deal with the Crystal Lizard right now, so I think I'm just going to ignore it. And yeah, we're just going to ignore it. That seems like the best overall plan. Or maybe it fucking wasn't, and... Oh, okay, it's this lad. Gotcha. Okay, so I really do have to deal with the Black Knight if I want my weapon, huh? Is this my weapon? No, it was close to my weapon, but it wasn't my weapon. You know what, honestly, if he wants to keep his ass turned away from me, I'm cool with that. We're vibing. We're doing our best life. I would really rather not run the hands with him. Damn, I could have had my weaponless for a little bit now, huh? Hey, Guyan, how's the run going? Busy, but also still alive right now. Luckily, we pretty much just got our weapon for the run at this point. The Sellsword Twin Blades here. And wouldn't you know it, we also got exactly what we need to make these bad boys, like, stupidly gross and, amazing.
Tis what?
Tis what? Not enough stones to get it up to the +3 right now, which is a little bit of a bummer, but it's okay. Because we can at least get these bad boys, I think, already infused, right? Give him the Farron Coal. There we go. And now we can make these sharp. Which basically just makes them even better with the dex scaling. Cool. There we go. Now these bad boys are even badder than they once were. Actually, great magic weapon. Could possibly be semi-useful. No longer need a katana. We're good to go there. I'll keep the longsword on me. I don't really feel like we need it, but I'll keep it on me, I guess. Why not? Oh, it doesn't matter. They're both... Oh, weirdly enough, this has better scaling in Faith, but this was a unique item. Huh, okay. Alright, cool. There we go. I guess if we wanted to, what we could always do is we could go up top now at this point. I think I'd feel comfortable enough going back up top and going to get those stones that we got beforehand. But I'll probably, after I get the stones, I'm just going to Bow now. I think that probably is the smartest plan. Plus, I forget if the Dream Chasers gives you the basic titties in the shop, but I think they do. I think they do. Nevertheless, we have our weapon for the run. The juiciest sellswords. Which, frankly, they're just really damn. I keep forgetting to get the damn Pontiff's left eye. Chat, I don't know why I keep making this mistake. I guess we'll get it once we go back to Round Table. Round Table. We'll get it when we go back to Shrine. That seems like the best plan. Twinkling Titty. We don't really need this bonfire, do we? Not really, at least. Like, it's nice, it's just, it's not necessary. You're loving how free-to-play friendly this game actually is. It's not even a week old, and you already have 13 of the 19 total characters. Damn, Kingdom. I'm sorry, Kingdom. I'm sorry if you already said it, but what is the game? What is the game of the day on this one? Was it Persona? Was that what you said? I don't know why I thought I'd heard Persona. Alright, no falling into a fucking pit this time. Just large titties, unfortunate, but you know what, honestly, if we get up to the +3, then at least we get immediately up to +4, which is, yeah, that's kind of cool. That is worth it. Understandable, it would be too much to ask for. Weird. I don't know why I got, like, double staggered there. You gotta be kidding me. Okay. Persona mobile game. Okay, gotcha. Well, hey, cool. I'm glad you're having a fun time with it. I guess there's one trouble with the twin blades, or with the blades in general, is that you can't kick actively with them. Which isn't, like, the biggest issue in the world, but, like, it can definitely be pretty noticeable against the shielded enemies. Do you want to give me what I need? No, that would be too convenient. Understandable. Interesting. I forgot the part where that didn't count for fucking shit. A mobile game, FC, gotcha. Kingdom, yes, gotcha. I mean, yeah, that would probably, in most cases, be the story. That's usually the hard part about any one of those, like, mobile games anymore, is they usually devolve into a gacha game before long, and it's unfortunate that that's a case, but, like, it definitely happens way more often than it should. I would really like to get this up to a +4 if we can help it. I need 2 more stones. Where can I... Well, you know what, actually, we got the ashes. Let's go see if the ashes turned in... If that does do what I think it does. If it does, great.
Oh yes, I'm clinging to lofty. It must come from one, wouldst thou?
It does. It does. It does. Ah, yeah, baby. Okay, we got our +4. Nice. Is there even a difference between free-to-play with loot boxes and gacha? Probably not really anymore, but...
Ashen one.
Probably not really.
Tis what?
Tis what. There we go. That's a +4 sellsword. And we even have 9 total flasks. That's actually really nice. That is really, really nice. Right. I don't know what's the most effective against the lads, but I'm going to assume. Okay, 7K for a level up. Never mind. Do we have enough money? Do we have any pocket money? Right. Soul of Vort. We actually need to turn that in. We have not done that. Like, it's not like the Pontiff's left eye is really that good, but like... No, it's the same thing. It is essentially the same thing, yeah. Unfortunately. Okay. Alright, there we go. Overall, I think that feels pretty good. I think with that setup, we should probably be okay for the watch. We should probably be okay for the Watchkeepers, I think. 9 Estus on hand, 1 Gold Pine Resin, overall pretty good gear. Yeah, you know what, I think we're pretty well satisfied for the most part, at least. You, sir, you look like you cast magic and are bullshit. Thank you. I'm gonna try and wait for the, I was trying to wait for the Dark Wraiths to do their thing. There he is. Mainly just because if the Dark Wraiths start throwing hands sooner than later for us, it is kind of nice. A little bit of free cash money, and at the same time, I mean, kind of hard to ignore. Alright, beautiful. We have essentially everything that we need. We should be pretty much good to go for this fight. Should be. Alright, and the Abyss Watchers begins. Understandable, sir. Alright, wait for the fucking crazy bastard to show up. Ah, that was the wrong one. I like how it becomes like a, should be. Nah, yeah, you know, honestly, I think it should be. It should be fine. We should be okay. There we go, cool. There's the red eye. Yo, the red eye is doing some fucking work! The red eye is actually cooking this guy. Got his fucking ass cooked. Famous last words? Nah, never. No, we don't do that here. You crazy? Famous last words? Nah, famous every words. That made no fucking sense, but whatever. Alright, you, sir, would you like to do an attack? Thank you. Understandable. Chug a little early, I guess. Or lose my fucking health to it anyways. Understandable. Is it a worthy health ray? No. Wow, it's even less worthy now. What's weird is I keep trying to roll behind him there, and it's just not quite landing. Oh, right, he's staggered. My bad. I forgot. I'll fucking get eaten, get dogged on, get fucking gooned upon, my brother. Eat a fucking healthy salad's worth of goon. Because you will not be surviving this round. Unfortunate for you. I don't know why that was what I decided to insult the man with. But look, words come to mind sometimes, and in this case, that's what came to mind this time. If I remember correctly, gacha stems from gachapon, which are the machines that you put coins in, get a random toy from. Yes, I believe that is true. Oh god, fucking Bandai Namco is responsible for that? I really hope that's not the case. I guess to be fair, they've essentially come full circle if you look at Night Rain. Because if you look at Night Rain, that's essentially... Yeah, they sure did put gachas into Night Rain, didn't they? God damn it. God damn it, they did put gachas into Night Rain. It's not bad yet. It's not bad yet, but like they did put it in. Not responsible for it, but yeah, they have the most popular at the moment. I don't think we need this soul for any good reason, do we? Not really. I guess I'll check and see if it sells into like a ring or something, but like let me check this again. What's that about Night Rain? Night Rain has gachas in it. It's not technically like full-on gacha system just yet, but like in Night Rain you literally spend a in-game currency in order to earn like a variety of stones that are completely random.
Welcome, host.
They do have that in there. FC is talking about the relic scenes. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, they did put that in. It's a weird balance, but let's do this, I guess, for right now. But you pay for the currency, or you get it by defeating bosses. Currently, why I said it's not bad right now is because yes, you do defeat and play the game in order to earn the currency, and they're very generous with it for the most part. Right now they have a rotating boss system where essentially they're like hyper-powered bosses, and technically that currency system is not as generous, but they have Merc, and then I'm forgetting what the other one is called, but essentially that's the one you get that's like the high value currency from defeating those bosses. Either way, point being, it is free right now. But my concern is, I hope they never do this. I hope they never add like a third currency in and force that shit. Cause God, that would actually probably piss me off like a good amount, admittedly. All right, Abyss Watchers are dead. We're currently sitting at about the 2-hour mark on today's stream. I guess what I could maybe do at this point is we could go aim our attention over at... We could go do the Wizard. The Wizard wouldn't probably be too bad, right? Maybe in the minority, but you don't really see Night Rain's appeal. Admittedly, Cayenne, you're not. Like, I feel you on that. But what I will tell you is it's actually a pretty good experience for the most part. It does have enough going on there that, frankly, a lot of the gameplay appeals in like a variety of methods. It is definitely Elden Ring with like faster pace to it and everything. The one thing I will say, just dead to rights, that I don't like about it is still the fact that it has Fortnite circles in it. I'm not a fan of that. That part definitely does not make me happy, but it's not bad. It is fun. It is actually a pretty fun overall system. I don't really need this bonfire, but I'm gonna get it anyways in case I come back here for the Wizard. It seems fun with friends, sure, but outside looking in, you don't know, man. I agree with you 110% that Elden Ring is just way more replayable. It is. That is just a fact. That is a firm fact. It's also generally, in my opinion, just a better experience, comparatively. It's way more, like, wholesome and, like, full, as opposed to what you get with Night Rain. Night Rain just kind of feels like, hey, remember all these things that we had? Well, here you go. You play through our game in order to experience them again, question mark. Now, they do have their own uniqueness to them on certain aspects, but for the most part, it really is just, I don't know, like, it's a weird experience trying to eat it in fully. So, in a way, it's the Americans' fault that we have gacha? Oh, really? I didn't realize it was my fault. It seems appropriate, though. Yeah, that actually seems accurate. Lore-wise, that makes a lot of sense. It's not really better, but let's go up this way, I guess, just for fucking shits and giggles.
Well, what is it?
I don't think he comes back with us. Yeah, we're too stupid for him, unfortunately. But he's nice about it. He's a nice guy. He basically hits you with a, it's not you, it's me. Which, you know what? Respect where respect is due. He was a friend. He was, in fact, a friend. I don't really feel like the bug pellets are probably doing me many favors, but fuck it. Let's try it, I guess. Really? Okay, fair enough. I mean, I guess fair enough. Like, it does look to me like this guy is kind of tanky, but still. Eat pellet. Charcoal pine. Big, meaty amounts of damage. Beautiful. Alright, Wizard. Wizard, where are you spawning? You fucker. Understandable. Please don't do that again. Can I eat a new snack? I can eat a new snack. Beautiful. I know I don't need to kill these ones, but I think it's generally better to just do the quick murder, because it doesn't cost me any time, and it saves me possibly a lot of damage. Unfortunate that he'd go into final round on me, but it seems kind of fitting, I guess. How does the boss have two names and both sound like exotic dancers? Crystal Sage. I mean, look, you're not wrong. I just feel like the boss probably would take a little bit of insult to that one. But, like, you're just not wrong. Crystal Sage. Amazing. Like Diamond Porsche. Or, my bad, not Diamond Porsche. It would be, Diamond Porsche. Oh, interesting. There's no plunge, for the dual stabbies. I mean, fair enough. I guess I was just expecting it. I heard... Okay, there's the big and meaty. Okay, so last time we did this, I think I just ran through the area, right? Yeah, I think last time we did this, we just ran through the area. Pick up. Because I can't help myself, I have to pick things up as I see them. Charity Destiny. Yeah, no, I could see that one too. I could definitely see that one too. Okay, I forget where these Gremlins spawn in specifically, but I don't want to deal with them. I really don't want to deal with them, but I kind of have to, so I got to deal with them like one at a time, just to be safe. I think the first one is right behind these rocks. Well, I thought he was. Huh, weird. I could have sworn he was over here. Odd. Yeah, okay, there he is. I was gonna say, you were here. He was definitely here. Okay, sir, please don't do that again. Understandable. You know, he's a little too saucy with these movesets. I mean, fair enough, but still. I guess to be fair, I could just use the single-hand moveset. There we go. You've essentially forever changed the way that I look at that boss. I'm always gonna think that that boss now is just doing magic tricks. I was gonna say, are they gonna do it a third time? Because, like, honestly, a lot of respect to them for fucking ground pounding and deciding the best possible use of that ground pound was a dagger. There we go. No, from now on, though, I'm gonna think that they're just turning cheap tricks because they're trying to pay their way through college. Like, god damn it. That's really bad. Almost to the church. Understandable, sir. Please don't do that to me again. Their bolts do a lot of... Well, I mean, they don't do a lot of damage, but they do a surprising amount of damage. Yeah, no, honestly, their bolts do, like, a surprisingly large amount of damage. Way more than I would ever expect. Was there an item over here? I feel like there would be. No, they just put a trench here. Fair enough. There was more to this fight. But there was like a little bit more other than this one dude that we're about to run into. But, I mean, we'll take it. Let's get this flask upgrade and then we can worry about everything else here. I don't really think we have a lot to worry about with the deacons. Not particularly, at least. I think for the most part, deacons, we can just kind of run through the area. Notched whip, didn't really need it, but cool. You know, somebody's very happy with that. Actually, rather, somebody's probably pretty sad that they're missing out on their kinky S&M whip. Which is fair, but also not my problem. Do we have anything major, actually? Not exactly. Just some money. Does the Crystal Sage Soul sell for anything useful?
Ah,
I don't think it does it? No, it really doesn't. Okay, fair enough.
now.
I don't, unfortunately, think a lot of souls actually provide anything other than weaponry. I kind of would have liked more weapons that actually provide, like, rings and shit like that,
Welcome,
honestly.
host. Very well, then take.
Charity is an exotic dancer name. Never thought that doing charity have a double meaning. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's just do that. There we go. That's good. That's good.
Farewell, I mean.
Ah,
Okay, sell that off. I don't really see myself needing dark damage absorption, so it's not really that useful. Sell off the heavy gem, sell off the crystal gem. I'll hold on to the twinkling titties just in case. Yeah. Where did you spend all your money last night? Charity. Yeah, that's a high quality answer right there. You know, let's see if we can change up our armor set a little bit without going into fat roll. It's actually slightly lighter, which is nice. Sellsword set is unfortunately worse for less, so no, that's not really worth our time. Alright, well, either way, now we can at least view our beautiful, beautiful face, so that's good news, right? That's positive.
What?
Tis what? We did. Damn, we're up to 10 flasks. That's actually pretty awesome. Nice.
Pretty big.
I think it's gonna be a little bit, unfortunately, until we get our +5 on these bad boys. It's kind of a little disappointing, actually. It would be nice to get it sooner than later. You know, I think we might call it here. This is not a terrible place to call it on, necessarily. We're kind of hitting a little bit of a overall crux point, I think, in the run here, where pretty much our next major options at this point, I mean, going through the dungeon's not too terrible. Not really, I guess. But either way, I think both of these next sections are going to be a lot of focus. And frankly, I think I'd rather save that focus for next time. So I think this is overall a pretty good stopping point for right now. So I think that's exactly what we're going to do. I would prefer to not lose fall damage to fall damage, so... Or really any other kind of damage, but either way. But yeah, folks, I think that is going to have to do it for tonight. I appreciate y'all stopping in, as always. Thank you very, very much for doing that and hanging out with me. Nah, honestly, thank you very much for all joining me tonight. I really appreciate it. Let's change up the soundtrack here. Hang on. Okay. Okay, well that's also dramatic in the wrong sense of what I was looking for. There we go. That's a bit better. Anyways, folks, thank you for joining me tonight. I really appreciate it. Please have a wonderful rest of your night. Take good care of yourself. Oh shit, yeah, honestly, yeah, just have a good rest of your night, okay? Take good care of yourselves, get some good food, some good sleep, some good water. Not exactly in that order, but like, you know, in whatever order you need to. But nevertheless, I will see you all next time. Thank you so much for stopping in. And... well, shit. Yeah, no, just thank you for stopping in. I really appreciate it. Take good care of yourselves, folks, and I will see you all later. Kingdom, buddy, thank you for stopping in. Radon, thank you, buddy. Kyan, have a good rest of your night, man. Good seeing ya. Star, I'm not sure if you're still lurking in the background, but if you are, take good care. Thank you very much. Yeah.